Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars, motorcycles, do some fun stuff from time to time. Today I have a Moto Morini X-Cape 650, and up the road is Pikes Peak, and that's where we're gonna go. But before we do that, thanks to all the love and support that you guys have shown me over the years, this year for a change, I have someone to help me.
Hey guys, this is Sam. I've been Bhroman's buddy for a long time. Come on, let's go and take a look at my bike.
All right.
Yamaha's ever reliable Tenere. I can't wait to actually ride this puppy to Pikes Peak.
There's the X-Cape. That's the Super Tenere. And that's Sam. And how do people find you? You have a, Sam Travel? What is that? Instagram account.
Yes, so I have a little Instagram account and it's called Sam's Travel. And you can find most of my videos on there. You can post some comments on there. Looking forward to all your support. Thank you.
So now that we know what we're up to, so let's go ahead, hit Pikes Peak and see what the heck it's all about. This whole hype about Pikes Peak is all about.
Oh man, so the thing about this bike is, since it's light and it's pretty small, makes it very nimble. It's easy just going side to side on these like twisties. So I've been meaning to do a Pikes Peak for a few years now, and every time I've missed it due to something or the other, weather or something. But this year I really wanted to go up here and going up Pikes Peak on a Moto Morini X-Cape, y'all. So a huge shout out to our friends at Moto Morini for loaning me this bike, and our friends at Coyote Motorsports in Denver, Colorado. A huge thank you to all of them. And this bike, man, just put on a little over 100 miles on this bike since I picked it up from Denver. It's been a hoot, man. It's been a hoot. We've done this. I did the first ride review of this motorcycle, I think a month ago or so, or a few weeks ago. I don't remember. Time just flies when you're having a good time. And so we've gone over the specs of the bike, and 650cc engine. You're not going to be expecting super bike speeds or super bike performance out of this. But what I have noticed on riding this bike for it's been more than 24 hours now, is that although you might think it doesn't have a lot of power, it's got plenty of grunt to move. I was on the highways and I was easily able to keep up with the traffic going up to like 80 miles per hour. But you gotta make sure that you're in the right gear, because with the smaller engines, you just have to make sure that you're in the right gear. Like motorcycles with bigger motors tend to be more forgiving. Like you could be one gear higher or whatever, and the engine's torque and performance and power is gonna make up for it. On these bikes, not so much. What that just means that you have to be more in tune with the bike, Ooh, look, there's a lake behind there. Wow. Take a minute to enjoy these views. Oh, Brembo brakes come in handy there, because someone up front just decided they wanted to stop. So that's the other thing this bike's got, Brembo brakes. At the bike, for a bike that costs about $8,000, you get Brembo brakes. Yeah, those come in handy, man. Those come in handy. Oh, look, that's a gorgeous lake, man. And our friends at Motorcycles of Greensboro, you might have seen the guy around. He's been in a couple of my videos. Paul calls Moto Morini Momo. So I'm gonna steal your line, Paul. So don't come at me, bro. But yeah, I'm on a Momo X-Cape 650. Man, I can't get over those views, man. Snow-capped mountains, wow. And it's getting cooler and cooler as we are climbing higher. So as for the seating position and riding comfort, that's really important to me, because I do a lot of touring, is actually pretty comfortable. The handlebars are not quite pulled back towards me, but they're not like I have to lean forward for them either. It's not like I'm on a sports bike. It's nice and comfy. The seat is pretty comfy, and you can sit back and relax and look. Am I in right gear? Yeah. Oh, right now it says I'm in no gear, but okay. All right, people, let's go. I'm not in no gear. Come on. Okay. See? Oh, see, this is what I'm telling you. The torque kicks in down below, and it just tugs along effortlessly, man. That's the beauty of this bike and this motor. Like, I was in second gear, like 3,000 revs, just easily going up at like 20 miles per hour. That's wonderful. Oh, look, snow on the sides. I like it. Man, this is fun. This is fun. I get excited about these things, man. I really do. So if y'all don't get excited about it, that's okay. That's completely okay and understandable. Okay, people slowing down again. Go down. We are in first gear now because I had to, because everybody came to almost a standstill. Going up. Easing on the throttle. About 3,000 revs, 4,000, easily going up to 2025. Beautiful, right? This is what I was trying to tell you guys before, is this just a lot of these things it does effortlessly at these speeds. I mean, I'm sure it could go a little faster too, but this is my skill level and I'm completely happy with it. I'm not completely a beginner, but I'm definitely not the most experienced when it comes to riding twisties and stuff. But for me, this is just perfect. Just perfect. Look, we're still doing 35, and I'm in second gear. It's telling me there's no gear, or it doesn't know what gear I'm on, but I'm in second gear. And wind protection, right? So this is getting cold up here. Let me tell you, the wind protection is great. Like, right? Well, so this thing here, it's doing a pretty good job of blocking all the wind on my like neck and torso. I am getting wind in my hands because there's no fairing on the side, and some on my shoulders. A little bit on my legs as well, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. And right now, I don't have any layers or heated gear or anything like that on. I'd say this is doing a pretty darn good job of blocking the wind. When you're going around twisties, there are a couple of things you want in your bike, right? Like, this is based on my experience of riding. Like, I've been riding for 10 years. I've done a few coast-to-coast rides. This is not to toot my own horn, but I just want to say, like, I've done a fair bit of riding, a lot of riding in different kinds of conditions. I've done a few track days and stuff. So when you're going around twisties, of course, a lot of it is to do with your body position and where your head goes and where you're looking. But in your motorcycle, you want a few things. And good enough power to power you through, but you also want good suspension and good brakes. I mean, there's not much you can do about the steering geometry. It's just whatever your bike comes with, I guess. But you want good brakes, decent power or good power depending on your skills, and good suspension. This ticks those boxes. The Brembo brakes work great. The suspension, yeah, I mean, I haven't had anything to complain yet in the last 150 miles or so that I've ridden this bike. All right, we're getting closer, man. I can feel it. I can feel the wind getting cooler and cooler. Still not unbearable, but it's getting cooler. I see a lot more snow, y'all, and a lot of gravel on the road, but hey. Oh, wow. Just look at all these views. Wow. Wow. Nothing stupid, don't do nothing stupid. Just enjoy the ride. Wow. Wow, just riding through snow. Wow. Oh, nice and windy. Nice and windy up here. Wow. Look at those views. I'm like, wow. And, oh, look at that. Oh, wow. It's windy. No, don't push me there. I want to stay in my lane, man. Come on, wind. Yeah, the wind wants to push me onto the other side. And I'm like, nope. No, wind, please don't do stuff like that. Yeah, that was sketchy for a second there. Well, the wind really wanted to push me into the other side, into the other lane. Yeah. And it kind of gets you from, like, down below. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. There's someone up ahead going Slayer, but that's okay because they're here to take in the views as well, and that's what they're doing.
So we were at the top of Pikes Peak. It's super cold, like 36 or something, and it's super windy. Anyways, so we got some hot cocoa, hot chocolate, and let's head back down, lose this altitude. Yep, let's get the heck out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. This is super cold and super windy. People, come on, get out of the way, get out of the way. It's so windy, man, so windy. Dang. That was the wind. It was a really strong wind gust, and it just caught me there, and I was like, uh-oh, this is not fun. This is awesome, man, this is awesome. Yeah, it is cold, and it is super duper uber windy. Did I say 36? I think it's about 24 at the top with the wind chill and all that. Dang, this is this is fun. This is fun. And just look at that snow. Oh my god, and look at those views. Look at those views. Holy moly. Holy crap. This is beautiful. Just beautiful. Man, you know what? I need to shut up. I need to enjoy the views that focus on talking. So I'm gonna shut up for a bit and play some music for y'all. As I was saying, look at the snow on the side, the snowbank or whatever you call it. This is just fantastic. I mean, it's gorgeous to look at, and just look at all that snow all everywhere. So I didn't get to see all of this when I was going up because, you know, I wasn't focused. But while coming down, since you're coming down from an elevation, you get to see a lot more. This is really cool, man. This is really cool. I'm loving this. I am so loving this. Alright, so the one thing I'd wish that this bike had were heated grips and heated seat. Hang on, I'll get to it. Slow down. This wind is just ridiculous. The crosswinds are just ridiculous. It just wants to throw you around. Let's take it easy. Trail brake. Sigh of relief. But look, the snow is starting to melt, so we're losing elevation, which is good because it's gonna get a little more warmer. But as I was saying, you know, I wish this bike had heated seats and heated grips. Would have made it a lot more comfortable, especially in these cold riding situations. But you know, it's not bad. It's not been unbearable. Now I don't have any heated gear or any heated stuff on. Just, you know, a regular thick jacket and good gloves. That's it. So what we're coming up at is a checkpoint, and they check the temperature of your brakes to make sure that, you know, you're not applying too much brakes coming down. And you know what happens when you use too much brake? It kind of wears out and it gets heated up, and then they're no good. So they check for brake heat, the heat of your brakes, and then if it's too hot, they'll pull you over so that you can chill for a bit. Yep, so no problem there. We was good. So yeah, lost a lot of elevation here. The snow is gone. Oh, come on, there's a little bit here, and look, there's that lake that we passed on the way up, way out in the distance. But yeah, this has been a bucket list ride for me, so I am super excited. Oh, and apologies for the audio quality. Like, I stopped at the summit and I was listening to the audio, and there's something going on. Like, you know, I was trying to do this with use my Cardo as the mic and pair it with the GoPro. Something's a little off, so using the other mic setup. Hopefully this comes out a lot better. We'll see in post-production. That's the fun part. Oh yeah, fun times. Let's go. I cannot get enough of this ride. I love this place, Pikes Peak, right? Love it. So let's cut back and let's wrap this video up.
This has to be on top of your bucket list. The views are breathtaking. The roads are just enough technical for you to actually really enjoy your ride. up and down those mountains. The elevation changes real fast. It gets real cold up there, but trust me guys, it's every bit worth it. And oh my God, this is easily one of the best rides I've ever done. For new riders, I wouldn't recommend you do this ride all by yourself. Get some years under your belt, because the wind up there is I mean, it takes quite a lot to get it all balanced and sorted out. So you need to be experienced enough to go all the way to the top. It gets really windy up there, guys. Yeah.
And it was pretty cold, but it was nice.
Yeah. The temperature difference between where we are right now at the base of Pikes Peak, and right up there is about 30 to 40 degrees. Factor the wind chill in there, it's a good 50-degree change in temperature. So be prepared.
Yeah, it was cold, so he's a little foggy. Apparently, this place is now called Pikes Peak. So this is Pikes Peak. That being said, come here. Let's talk about the bike. We got to talk about the bike, right?
That's right.
So how did the bike handle? Everybody wants to know. It actually handled fantastically. This is small, it's light, it's nimble, and it makes these handling curves so easy and so fun. And you think that the engine doesn't have all that kind of power or whatever, and it's just enough, and it's just right for whatever we had there. Crosswinds, well, I've dealt with crosswinds for a few years now, so it was unnerving for a second, but this puppy did a fantastic job. The one thing I'll say definitely though is, like, before I picked this bike up, I was in two minds. This guy is the new kid on the block, and it's only 650 cc's. I was like, is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be comfortable? So far, it's yes across the board. It did fine on the interstate. It's been a blast to ride in the twisties, and it's been just comfortable enough for like a day-long ride. I'll know more about how my butt feels when I'm done with this video, but for now, I'll say that it's holding up just fine. And for $8,000, man, you can't get anything better than that. And look at this color. Look at the red. Look at that red. That red just pops out. Just pops out. And I've talked in the video about all the stuff that I like about this bike and all the components. You got Brembo brakes, Bosch ABS, Bosch IMU. Yeah, look at the design, man. It's Italian. So what do Italians do? They know how to design their bikes, cars, whatever. I quite like it. I've had it for 2 days, but yeah, I quite like it. Let's not jump to conclusions or rush the process, right? It's like dating. Yeah, it's fun in the beginning. Everything's fun in the beginning, but let's take it slow. Let's take it easy. Let's ride for a few more days, and we'll find out. So stay tuned. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. Me and this dude. So stay tuned. Have fun. And guess what? We gotta keep hitting the road, man.
That's right.
Do you know what time it is? Where's the watch, man?
We don't need a watch, do we?
You don't, because it's always ride o'clock for the next 6 days.
That's right.
Let's go.